Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to my platform. Welcome back to another Thoughtful Thursday. I hope you guys are having fun, having a blast on this Thursday. I hope your day is going amazing. But, anyways, I'm here. I'm back. So, yeah, today we have a very exciting topic. I actually like talking about this topic because I'm living it. So today, like most of you guys know, I am 32. So today I'm gonna be thoughtful a little bit about my dating life. I'm 32, I'm single, and I am dating. Ugh. Ooh. It's tough. It's not easy out there. These streets. First things first. Let me pour a drink because this topic. If you guys know the struggle of dating, I don't know where you guys are in your life. You know, if you're dating, you know my struggle. I know you do. Especially dating nowadays. It's crazy. These people are moving mad in these streets. Just a nice shots. For me, I'm just gonna be explaining to you guys today, literally, my feelings towards dating, my experiences so far, what I think about the whole thing. I have my cue cards here because I don't wanna, get off track. So yeah, for me, I feel like I'm 32, I'm single. It's an experience that I'm going through right now, being single. A lot of my friends are married with kids, in a serious relationship, engaged, and I'm here nobody's texting me like that. It's okay. So it's really very different for me too, because this dating thing, I've only recently started to embrace it and actually go out there, put myself out there. For me, I just 7 p.m. I'm thinking of, have I eaten dinner? Have I finished the work that I need to do? Because 8 o'clock, I'm already running, making sure that I've showered to my bed. I don't care. I'll be pressing phone at 8 o'clock in my bed because I know I don't want to be awake by 9 p.m. By 9 p.m. I'm knocked out. I wake up very early and work begins. I work, and it's a whole routine. After work, I catch up on my shows as much as I can, eat dinner, shower, back in bed. It's a whole routine. So trying to fit dating in there has not been easy. But we're doing it, For me, it's tough. Especially because it's not tough for me, but it's a little bit of pressure. I come from Nigeria, so that whole pressure of that culture of just, you should be married by now. When I tell people I'm 32 and I'm single, it's when I tell people I'm 32, they're like, and you're not married yet. My sisters, the two that are married, there's pressure there. My mother, the other day, she's talking about, she was a part of one, I don't know if it was Desperate Mothers, Wailing Mothers group. Mommy, why? Why are you a part of the Wailing Mothers? She said, because I'm willing for you to get married. I'm like, why are you part of the Desperate Mothers group? What are you desperate for? She says, I'm desperate for you to be settled. So when I say the pressure is there, the pressure is on. It's, my sisters tell me all the time, it's their desire to see me married. Oh, I just wish, I just want to see how your children would look like. No pressure. Okay, thanks. No pressure. So there's pressure from everywhere. People want to say there's no pressure, but there's pressure from everywhere. I feel pressured even within myself. There's some things you want to do with somebody at a certain time in your life, and when you're not doing it, there's pressure. But you know what? I do not allow it so much. I've come to a point where I don't allow it so much, put so much pressure on me until I don't allow it allow people's well wishes. I like to call them they're my family, they are well wishers. They wish me well. They're well wishers. I don't allow their pressures to affect me in any way, or try to get into something so I can bring somebody home so that they will stop talking about it. If they want to keep talking about it, that's fine. They are well wishers. Like I said, they wish me well, but I'm not gonna let their ideas of where I'm supposed to be in life kind of put pressure on myself, because I've seen a lot of messy marriages, messy relationships that I'm just like, sometimes it's a good thing I'm single. So I try not to put pressure on myself, because the pressures are from everywhere. So for me, I just try to focus on what I want, focus on making sure that I meet somebody and be intentional about somebody, and I know that I want this person. So for me, I like dating because I want to have options. I feel like I'm an independent girl, beautiful. Like, I have a lot going for me. I'm doing a lot. I offer a lot. I bring a lot to the table, other than being the table. No. So I feel like I deserve what I want, and I'm taking my time to make sure that I see through these niggas to get what I want. And it's not easy. So I've kind of like come up with some tips that I'm going to share with you guys on how I navigate dating, especially at 32, a Black woman living in Atlanta. If you know these Atlanta streets, I tell people you cannot approach dating without the backing of the heavenly host. Like, you cannot approach dating this. You have to ask God for the spirit of discernment to discern these down lows, to discern these busters, to discern these time wasters. You need God to help you navigate this dating world in Atlanta, because anyways. So for me, some of these things that I've recently started realizing that, okay, to really date somebody, to be really intentional, you're gonna have to make some decisions, some changes in how you approach dating. Because in the past, I'm even trying to think about, did I even date in the past? I don't think I dated. I think I was just there looking for who wanted to wife me up. I was having fun, enjoying myself. Like, anyways, that's not the point. We're talking about tips into how to approach dating. 32, being single, being a Black woman. Not necessarily even being a Black woman. Not necessarily even living in Atlanta, living in the U. It's just tips on really how I approach meeting the other sex. So for me, communication early is key. Like, I'm letting you know, we have to start asking the tough questions at first. I know people like say, get to know each other. Yeah, keep it cool, keep it casual. Obviously, when you meet, you're not like, you don't even know if it's even worth asking the question. Sometimes I tell people, like, I like to talk first and see if it's worth even bringing up these tough questions. But communication is key. I feel like letting everybody know what you want upfront at first is key. Saves a lot of time wasting. And I feel like people are not really good at saying what they want. It's like they want to hide their true motives, and I'm like, why are you hiding your true motives? It's crazy. Like, you really have to claw a lot, like dig to figure out what people want. Man, early on, I look you straight up. I'm like, what do you want? Like, if you're looking for casual, say it. If you're looking for less than casual, say it. If you're looking for a good time, say it. You never know, I might be looking for a good time too, but we won't know unless we out there saying what we want. So for me, communication very early on what you want. Someone like, put expectations on that shit, but let the other person know this is what I'm in here for. Just got out of a relationship, I'm looking for a good time. It's okay to say what you want. Like, people just be masking what they really want, and I'm like, wasting your time and everybody else's time, For me, dating and being 32, I feel like I have to be willing to make some compromises, and not compromising on things that are like, that I value a lot, like his spiritual nature. That is nothing I compromise on. That is at the forefront of everything that I do. So if it's not clicking, I'm not even in it. But like, you have to compromise sometimes. Like, growing up, I was a little bit unrealistic. Like, a man that is 6 foot over is my desire, but I'm willing to compromise. I can do 5'11". I can try 5'10". I you know, I've been able to compromise a couple inches, is what I'm trying to say. So sometimes you might have to compromise. It might not be the fact that, you know, you might have to just, you know, you think to yourself, at the end of the day, if shit was going down, this thing that you keep searching for, could it be will it save your marriage? I'd rather somebody with a good heart, 5'6", yeah, than have Mr. 6 something full of himself. Literally. That's it. So you got to be willing to compromise, especially if the character is speaking volumes. For me these days, character speaks volumes. And if your character speaks volumes, it's like you grow inches for me. So I have to be willing to compromise, because you never really know who you're passing off, because you're limiting yourself, because you're putting yourself in a box. You got to be a little bit patient. You got to be patient. You're not going to find the chances of you finding the perfect at first is slim to none. Dating takes time. To meet the right person could take some time. So you gotta be patient. Sometimes you just gotta wait things out. Sometimes you gotta stick in there to figure it out and be like, okay, no, this is not for me. But everything good takes time. So you really gotta be patient. And as a woman, you have to be patient with men, because they're the preferred gender. So you just have to be very careful with them. Not saying you gotta wait 3 years, be dating the same guy for 3 years, or be in a relationship. That's not the patience I'm talking about. That's a topic for another day. But just be patient in trying to get to know somebody. You have to, you know, be patient about it. Some of the lessons that I had to learn is that with dating, you have to. I struggle with letting people into my space, but I realized that that's how relationships work. So I'm gonna have to get outside of my comfort zone a little bit, especially being so independent. I'm so set in my ways, so like ready to do things for myself. So I just have to realize that I have to sometimes allow somebody else into my space. So that has helped me a lot. That mindset shift has helped me a lot. Don't rush yourself. I mean, you've been single for a very long time. You've been taking care of yourself. You've been doing your own thing. Don't rush it. That's why I say be patient. Trust me, there's nothing to. You're already 32 and single. Where are you rushing to? Where are you going? Auntie, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? You're already in your 30s. Where are you going? Chill. Yeah, you just found this guy. Chill. Take time. Get to know somebody. You want to know somebody on some crazy levels. Fight your fights. Let's know how we handle pressure. Let's know who's in and who's not out. You know, let's duke it out. So take your time. Don't rush. Allow yourself to grow on somebody. Allow somebody to grow on you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you've been single for this time. You got this shit, but don't rush. Yeah, I said be willing to get out of your comfort zone and to get out of your space. Exactly, you know, and especially with dating too, you want to make yourself available. For me, it's so hard because I don't want to go anywhere. I'm a homebody. I don't want to leave my house, but I just realized that people are not coming to knock at my door. Suitors are not coming to knock at the door. They don't even know where I live. They would probably come and knock if they knew where I live, but they're not coming, so you better go out there. Okay, young lady. So I have to tonight I'm gonna go out, you know, I'm gonna hit that guy up, I'm gonna text him back, and we gonna go out. And don't go out just because you want free food too, girl. Come on. You can't get yourself food. What is it? You know, another thing I found with trying to put myself out there, I do go out for dinners by myself. Always end up meeting somebody. Niggas like an independent woman. I don't know. There's just something about you just doing your own thing. Like, I be walking down the streets, sunglasses on, I'm not paying nobody any mind. Niggas are going crazy, trying to get my attention with their car. Vroom, 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 vroom. Nigga, I hear you. I don't see you though. Be honest with what you want. Be honest with what you want. And be trustworthy. Be honest. Be really honest with yourself. Don't go out there trying to, I can manage this. Be honest. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Be honest with yourself. Like, if it's not, leave it alone. Like I said, you're already in your 30s. Where are you rushing to? Is this what you want? No. Okay, let it go. Move on. What's next? Please, please. Oh, come on now. Come on. Communication is key. I wrote that again. Communication is key. You guys have to start asking questions. Start talking. Like, communicate. Make sure everybody knows each other's communication language, communication styles. Like, communicate. I'm not a great communicator. So for me, that's why I probably wrote it down twice. Because for me, that is something I've had to learn. Like, you have to communicate with somebody. Yes, you don't know what to say, but just think it. Make the person feel important. Ask the questions. Even though you kind of have an idea, just ask the question just so that he can say, you can say that he answered it out of his mouth. You know, it's not something you thought in your head that he was going to say. Because I do that a lot. I'd be like, I know what he's going to say. I even know I ask him. But no, I don't know. Somebody has literally told me, no, you don't know what I'm going to say. So just ask me. I'm like, okay, fine. Okay. This is like for people who are spiritual. Discern spirits. I don't know where it's written in the Bible, but it says test the spirit with the spirit to see if it's of God. If you're spiritual, test that spirit. Test that spiritual man that's coming here telling you that he goes to church. Okay, what's your level of relationship with Jesus? How do you feel about it? You know, ask those questions. Ask. Make sure that you're not settling again. Make sure you're not compromising. Don't compromise your faith for a nigga. Hey, auntie, I don't know who needs to hear this. Please, 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 please. Don't compromise your faith for man. Please. It's really... Whew. Don't really be afraid to step out in faith. Like, for me, it's really hard. I feel like just because I might not know the outcome, I don't like to do it. But I got to be open to love. Because there are some good men out there. Like, I'm probably so guarded because of my past experiences with men. Probably, you know. But I'm gonna have to realize that, hey, you want a man, like, you know what that means? You're gonna have to share yourself with somebody else. And for me, that's like one of the biggest lessons I'm learning. How to share myself. How to give myself away. How to become the sacrifice. The sacrificial babe. We are gonna get there. We are gonna get there. We're gonna lay our life down. No, really. For me, that's the biggest struggle with dating and being single. Is for me, I'm just, how do I give up myself to somebody? How do I let somebody love me? And that's, I guess, immersing myself continually into the love of God and let Him pour out His love to me. Let Him help me open up my heart. You know, for me, opening up my heart is one of the biggest things. Ooh, to open up my life to somebody, like let you in, like be vulnerable in front of you. Are you kidding me? It's so hard. I don't like being hurt. I don't like nobody having control over my emotions, but it's life. Somebody is gonna control those emotions and you're gonna act crazy and you're gonna be crazy, but you're gonna have to learn to open up yourself to receive love, because we all deserve to receive love. So cheers to dating intentionally, dating the right way, dating smart. Please be smart. I want to be the right version of myself to receive this son of yours, because I don't want to destroy God's son. And God will never allow you, Seth, to even destroy his son. God will not allow a man to come and even destroy his daughter. So cheers to God doing what He does best. And cheers to safe, smart dating, being 32, being single, and not letting the pressures of life, pressures of family, pressures of society, pressures of what? Who you gonna put pressure on? Who, me? cheers to intentional dating. With that being said, whew, that's all I had, guys. If you have any questions, I want to know what you guys are feeling. Are you guys dating? Are you guys, and I don't care if you're in your 30s, how are you dating in your 40s? How are you dating now in your 20s? You know, I just want to know what are some of the lessons that you guys have that I could take in my own journey of dating. What do you guys have to tell me? Do you guys have any lessons? Have you learned anything? Especially dating and being a Christian. How are you guys doing it? Like, I also don't want to put myself in a situation where, you know, I let the flesh get the best out of me. That's another thing that I'm so scared with dating. It's like, I don't want to be so into a couple of niggas that I feel like, you know, out there in these streets again. So let me know how you guys think. Let me know what you're feeling, what you think, how your experiences are, how you're handling your experiences. Share your thoughts, share your comments. I want to know. It's your girl OZ, and I'm signing out. Thank you guys. Before you go, like, subscribe, share, follow, tell your friends to come back next week for another topic. Keep it locked. The Hennessy is working. Who is working? It's working. I can feel it in my bones already. Okay, good night. Love you.